Have you ever looked at the toothbrush in your bathroom, the fork in your kitchen, or even the paperclip on your desk, and thought, yeah, it's just normal stuff? Well, what if I told you these ordinary items were once deadly weapons, secret military tools, and even luxury symbols of the rich? Stay tuned, because today, we're uncovering 10 everyday objects with shocking secret histories, and, trust me, you'll never look at them the same way again. 1. The fork, a weapon of war. Imagine sitting down to eat spaghetti with a weapon. That's what the fork really was. Back in medieval times, forks weren't seen as innocent cutlery. They were actually considered dangerous, rebellious, and even sinful. Why? Because they looked like miniature pitchforks of the devil. But before that, in ancient Byzantium, forks were long, sharp, and used as battlefield tools. The same design that now twirls pasta once pierced through armor. Question for you: would you still use a fork if you knew it was once seen as Satan's weapon? Comment yes or no. 2. Coffee filter, a lifesaver. Your morning coffee might be saving you from grogginess, but did you know the coffee filter once saved lives in a completely different way? In World War I, soldiers used coffee filters to clean water and even as makeshift medical bandages for wounds. Something invented for taste ended up being used for survival. So, the next time you sip coffee, just imagine that tiny filter might have once stood between life and death. Which use blows your mind, more coffee or battlefield medicine? 3. Potato chips, born out of royal rage. Everyone loves chips, but their birth was pure pettiness. In 1853, a wealthy man complained that his fried potatoes were too thick. Annoyed, the chef sliced the potatoes razor thin, fried them until they were crunchy, and tossed them back on the plate. Surprise, the man loved them. That frustrated chef had just invented potato chips, now a billion-dollar industry. Be honest. Do you think potato chips were the best accident in food history? For toilet paper, ancient medicine. You think toilet paper is all about hygiene, right? Wrong. In ancient China, the earliest versions of toilet paper weren't just for cleaning, they were used in medical treatments. Yes, people wrapped wounds and even prescribed it for certain illnesses. Imagine your doctor saying, "Here, take 2 sheets of toilet paper and call me in the morning." Tell me in the comments, would you dare trust TP as medicine? 5. The toothbrush, a status symbol right now. Anyone can buy a toothbrush at the store, but 500 years ago, owning a toothbrush meant you were super rich. In the 1400s, toothbrushes were made with ivory handles and bristles from exotic animals. Only kings and wealthy nobles had them, while everyone else cleaned their teeth with rags, twigs, or nothing at all. So brushing your teeth back then wasn't just about hygiene, it was about showing off. Which would shock you more? Living without toothpaste or using animal hair toothbrushes? 6. Soap, deadly clean. Soap keeps us alive today, fighting germs. But in ancient times, some soaps were literally deadly. Romans mixed soap with lead, not knowing it was toxic. People thought they were cleaning themselves when in reality, they were slowly poisoning their skin and bodies. Next time you wash your hands, be grateful your soap doesn't double as a chemical weapon. Would you have risked it back then, or stayed dirty? 7. Paperclip, secret spy tool. It looks harmless, right? Just a piece of twisted wire. But during World War II, the paperclip became a secret weapon of resistance. Norwegian students wore paperclips on their clothes to show silent protests against Nazi occupation. A small office supply turned into a powerful symbol of unity and rebellion. So tell me, which is cooler, the paperclip as a spy symbol, or the fork as a weapon? 8. Sticky notes. The glorious failure sticky notes weren't supposed to exist. The glue used to make them was actually a failed invention. A scientist tried to create a super strong adhesive, but accidentally made one that barely stuck. Years later, someone realized, hey, this useless glue is perfect for bookmarks and reminders. Boom, the sticky note was born. Quick poll. Do you think sticky notes are humanity's greatest oops invention? 9. The ballpoint pen. Once a rebellion, today you can grab one for $1. But when the ballpoint pen first came out in the 1930s, it was considered rebellious. Why? It challenged the fountain pen industry, big, rich companies who tried everything to stop it. But the ballpoint won. It became so iconic that soldiers in World War II carried them because they could write in rain, mud, and even zero gravity. Question: fountain pen or ballpoint, what's your weapon of choice? 10. Exploding mattresses. And here's the wildest one. Mattresses used to explode. In the early 1900s, cheap mattresses were stuffed with materials like hay, seaweed, and even old newspapers. Add a spark, and boom, your bed could literally catch fire. Now imagine lying down after a long day and suddenly becoming part of a human fireworks show. So, exploding mattress or deadly soap, which is scarier? Conclusion. So there you have it. 10 everyday objects hiding shocking, hilarious, and sometimes terrifying histories. The fork wasn't just cutlery. Soap wasn't always safe. And even your mattress might have been a ticking time bomb. Which one shocked you the most? Comment below. I'm dying to see your answers. And if you loved uncovering these hidden stories, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because the next time you pick up something ordinary, you might just realize it has an extraordinary past.